Aaron Carter claims he had a low-key relationship with Spice Girls member Mel B just 3 years ago in 2018. It was pretty low-key. Not a lot of people knew about it, but, yeah, we were together for a couple of months, he alleged during a recent appearance on the popular YouTube channel Vlad TV. Earlier in the interview, Aaron claimed that he briefly dated his Dancing with the Stars partner Karina Smirnoff and that her estranged fiancé and fellow dancer Maxim Chmerkovskiy blamed him for their split. Carter only briefly spoke about his alleged relationship with Mel B but never directly addressed rumors that she had hooked up with him just months prior to her 2018 rehab stint for alcohol and sex addictions. Mel's close pal Rusty Updegurf had claimed to The Sun at the time that Mel was sex-crazed and that Aaron was just one of a series of men she had allegedly slept with during that difficult year of her life. Aaron later claimed that the UK native's now 14-year-old daughter Angel Iris is a fan of me and was shocked her mother was hooking up with him. Her daughter walked in and was like, "I can't believe you're hooking up with Aaron. I had posters of him on my wall," Carter recalled Mel allegedly telling him. "I was just laughing. I was like, I don't know what to say about that." The 46-year-old songstress shares Angel Iris with comedian/actor Eddie Murphy, who she acrimoniously split from in 2006 after approximately a year of dating. She famously claimed in her memoir Brutally Honest that it was she who forced the 60-year-old to take a DNA test to prove the paternity of their daughter Angel in the aftermath of their split, to force him to acknowledge the child. Murphy was to pay $25,000 a month in child support for Angel, $300,000 a year, in a deal struck following the paternity battle in 2007, as revealed by Daily Mail. Back in 2018. A more recent development in the contentious saga was reported in October 2020 when court documents obtained by Us Weekly alleged that Mel was asking Eddie to pay more child support because her income has dramatically reduced. Carter appeared mostly unaware about Mel's drama with Eddie and stated it was just something she never really talked about it with me. He continued, "I knew a little bit about her relationships from her, but out of respect for her I'm going to keep that private. But, yeah, I know she's been through the ringer when it comes to love. And when you do what we do, it's really hard to find real love." Mel B was a sweetheart though. "She's a good girl. Mel B is a good girl. She's been through some rough stuff in her life, too." Continuing to speak about his dating life, Carter spent a decent portion of his Vlad TV appearance rehashing his alleged fling with DWDS pro Karina Smirnoff. He said early on that they weren't sexually involved and claimed it occurred while he was competing on Season 9 of the ABC series in 2009. They landed in 5th place. "We made out a few times and whatever it was, a couple of things," he said, adding that she'd had a falling out with her fiancé Maxim Chmerkovskiy and they'd started becoming interested into each other. He also claimed that Maxim, 41, was mad at me for the whole competition. "He got mad at me about that and he was blaming me for their breakup." Karen and Maxim's engagement had ended in the weeks leading up to the Season 9 premiere, which was aired on September 21, 2009. They had originally gotten engaged the year prior and reportedly had plans to wed in Manhattan, New York in 2010. Aaron said he and Karina only made out a couple of times and we went on some dates together, but that had been the one to end things. "I was like, nah, I don't really want this kind of relationship type of thing." Giving some insight into the Dancing with the Stars experience, Aaron claimed that it's common for competitors and their partners to get personally involved with one another. You really get personally involved with a lot of people and contestants on the show, and I think that a lot more people hook up, he said, before referencing DWTS pro Kim Hershevek, who went on to marry her celebrity partner, Shark Tank's Robert Hershevek. There's a lot of people on the show who are, like, hooking up. They're probably F-king and doing all kinds of crazy st. But, Karina and I never went that far. When asked about how he made during his stint on Dancing with the Stars, Aaron claimed he was paid about $500,000 and that the winners usually receive an extra $500,000. The winners get, probably like $1 million. I was number 5, but that was out of like 16 people competing, he explained. Carter went on to suggest that he didn't win the entire competition due to the public voting aspect of the long-running series. It is the public that's voting, you know. So, sometimes I was a little skeptical about that because Donny Osmond beat me. And I was like, Donny Osmond? Who is Donny Osmond? I still don't know one thing about Donny Osmond. Nice guy, but I don't know one thing about him. Towards the latter end of his interview, Carter brought up fellow pop star Britney Spears, who was freed of her nearly 14-year conservatorship just last month. You know, I toured with Britney for 2 years. From 1999 to 2000, he said, before adding that he'd joined her on the Baby One More Time tour. Carter actually was a part of the 40-year-old singer's Oops, I Did It Again tour, which spanned from June 2000 to January 2001. I ended up getting kicked off the Backstreet Boys tour at 9 years old because the Backstreet Boys were jealous that I was watching them perform offstage and fans were screaming for me instead of them, he claimed. The Backstreet Boys featured Aaron's older brother Nick Carter as a key member, alongside Howie Dorough, AJ McLean and cousins Brian Littrell and Kevin Richardson. So that's the last time I ever did anything with Backstreet Boys. Prior to hitting the road with Britney, Aaron recalled hopping on Nickelodeon's All That Music and More tour where I met my first girlfriend Amanda Bynes, as well as Walmart tour, which were free concerts at over 300 Walmarts in a whole year.